Hello everyone, welcome to my channel WishInfinite. In this video, we are going to talk about browser tabs tool in Playwright MCP Server. So what is browser tabs tool? With browser tabs tool, you can fully manage browser tabs through the MCP server, enabling multi-tab automation workflows for testing and AI-driven browser control. So now let's see the practical example which we would be automating as part of this particular video. So for that, let me go to my website, which is WishInfinite.com. You can use the same site for your practice purpose also. And what we would be doing here now, we would be asking MCP server to go to this playground section into the new tab. So here, let me control click, which will open a new tab. And here, it has directly gone on to this playground section. And then we would be asking MCP server to click onto this e-commerce app. And then also we would be asking MCP server to close this first tab, which is original tab. So this is the scenario which we are going to automate. I have taken this example, but for you, there can be different scenario, like you would be clicking onto a specific link, which would be opening a new tab. There you can perform any action. If you want to close any tab, that also you can close, right? For now, I'm taking just simple scenario. So now for this, we are going to give a prompt. And what is the prompt? So here, I have given that prompt into the document. So we need to navigate to this WishInfinite.com and then go to Playground tab in the new browser tab. So Playground tab is this one, right? And then go to e-commerce section and close the first tab. That's what I just shown you, right? Now let me copy this prompt, and now let's go to VS Code. And here we have already opened this GitHub Copilot. Here I am assuming that you have already done all the setup related to the Playwright MCP server. Now here we can simply give the prompt. There is no context which is required. I have opened this particular file just to show you that if you want to handle any new tab with the Playwright test script, so in that case, you will have to write this piece of code. First, you should have proper Playwright project setup. Then you will have to import test from the Playwright test. Then we would be having this test block where we would be having anonymous function. And here, rather than using this page fixture, we would be using this context. And here first, we would be getting page by using this context.newPage, where we would be going on to the specific link. After that, we would be waiting for the event for this page, right? So here what we are trying to do, whenever we will click on to this particular link or this particular element, it should open a new page. So that's what we are expecting, and we are waiting for that particular event. And with the help of same page promise, which we are going to get from this wait for event page, we are getting the new page, and this will give us the new tab on which we would be performing new action. So I've just given you the heads up which we have seen into my previous video related to handling of tabs. If you have not watched that video, I would recommend you to go to my playlist, and there you would be able to see this video, handle new page, new tab, child window in Playwright. If you want to get in-depth knowledge about it, you can go to this video and watch the complete video. I've just shown you this code, right? I'm not going into much detail here. Now let's provide the prompt. Let me close this tab also. So here, no context is there, right? If that is open also, it will not affect. Now here, we can simply give the prompt. The same prompt I have copied from the document which we just discussed, right? And now let's click on to the send. Now this GitHub Copilot will start working on to the prompt. See, it has opened this particular site. Now again, let's go to VS Code, and here see it is trying to use this run manage tabs, which is browser tabs tool. Now here, let me click on to this always allow. So whenever it is using this browser tabs tool, it will not ask us the permission again and again. After that also, it asks us to approve tool result, right? Whatever the action which it has performed, we need to approve it. If you want to always allow it, that you can do. And if you want to review the action which that particular tool has performed, so in that case, you can manually allow every time after tool is performing any action. Previously, into the old versions, it did not used to ask for such permission, but with new versions, it asks for such permission. For now, I am clicking on to this always allow without review. And now it must be going on to that playground tab. See, we are already on to the playground tab. It went on to e-commerce app, and then it closed the original tab, which was the first tab. And here you can see the response. So see, we navigated onto the WishInfinite.com, and then we used this browser tabs tool. Here it is showing rain manage tabs, right? Where it opened the new tab, right? On that, it went on to this playground section. After that, it must be went on to that e-commerce app, see? And again, it has used that run manage tabs tool, which is browser tabs tool, right? And why it has used it again? Because we told that we want to close the first tab. Let me expand it. See, its action is to close, where it is passing index 0. So this is input, right? So it wanted to close the first tab for which the index is 0. So that's why it has taken this particular object with the action closed and the index 0. And here it has closed that particular website, right? You can see more details inside this output. And then it has given us the summary that following actions have been completed as requested. Navigated to this particular website in the first tab, opened the new tab, navigated again to this WishInfinite.com, and then went to the playground section, right, or playground tab. Then it entered the e-commerce app section with playground and closed the first browser tab. You are now in the e-commerce app section of the playground on the WishInfinite.com with only this tab open. If you need any further actions or automation, let me know, right? If you want to perform any other action, you can provide the prompt here. But like this, we can handle multiple tabs using the Playwright MCP Server. Here we did not even mention that we want to use browser tabs tool, right? Automatically it detected that it will have to use that browser tabs tool of the Playwright MCP Server. If you want to be more specific that because of any reason that browser tabs tool is not working for you, so you can mention specifically in the prompt that you want to use browser tabs tool for any such tab related operation, right? Just for the safer side if it is not working. And now I will conclude this video here. But before we wrap up, let me give you a quick recap. So here we saw that with this browser tabs tool, we can fully manage browser tabs through the MCP server or Playwright MCP server, enabling multi-tab automation workflows for testing and AI-driven browser control. And here we saw that what is the scenario which we wanted to test. We wanted to go on to this WishInfinite.com. Then we wanted to open this playground in the new tab. So for that, you can click onto the new tab. Again, visit this WishInfinite.com. Go to the playground, and then we wanted to click onto the e-commerce, and after that we wanted to close this first tab, right? This is just the scenario which I have created, right? For you there can be real actual scenario for your testing website. And then we saw that if you want to use Playwright as script, so in that case you will have to use this context, right? You will have to wait for that event, and once you will open the new tab, you will have to again get the new page, and on that you can perform any action, right? Like here we performed new action, like we clicked onto that e-commerce section onto the new tab, and after that we also closed the first tab. So here I've just shown you the way that how you can handle multiple tabs, right? Here I've not performed the actual scenario. After that we have just given the simple prompt into the GitHub Copilot, where we have mentioned that navigate to this particular website and then go to playground tab in the new browser tab, and then go to e-commerce section and close the first tab. And to perform the same action, it has used this browser manage tabs tool, which is browser tabs tool, right? Here it just shows the description, but internally it is going to use that browser tabs tool. If you want to just have a look at that browser tabs tool, you can click onto this configure tools, and here under the playground you should be able to see the same browser tabs tool. And here browser tabs tool got used 2 times. First when it tried to open the new tab, and then second time when it tried to close the first tab. And here after that we are able to see the complete summary. And like this you can handle multiple tabs for your testing website, right? So it depends on the scenario that what you want to test, and accordingly you can give the prompt. And now that's it from my end. You can click onto this first card to go to the next video. You can click onto the second card to access this whole automation using AI and MCP servers playlist, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. If you have any comments, questions or doubts, you can let me know into the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day.